The basketball world collectively gasped Monday night when Nikola Jokic collapsed to the floor clutching his left knee with just 3 seconds remaining in the first half of Denver's game against Miami. The three-time NBA MVP's injury sent shockwaves through the arena and left fans everywhere fearing the worst. The scary moment unfolded on the final defensive possession before halftime. Jokic was positioned alone under the basket when Miami's Jaime Jaquez Jr. drove toward the hoop. As Jokic stepped up to help teammate Spencer Jones, who was backpedaling on defense, Jones failed to see the 7-footer behind him and inadvertently stepped on Jokic's left foot. The contact caused the center's knee to hyperextend violently, sending him crashing to the hardwood, immediately grabbing his left knee in obvious pain. Medical trainers rushed onto the court to assess the situation. While Jokic was able to stand and walk off under his own power, he was visibly hobbling toward the locker room, using walls and equipment to help keep himself upright. The grimace on his face told the story of significant discomfort. At halftime, the team initially listed him as questionable to return, though he never came back to the game. Following the final buzzer, Denver announced that Jokic will undergo imaging on his left knee Tuesday to determine the severity of the injury and establish a timeline for his return. Head coach David Adelman addressed the media post-game with obvious concern for his superstar player. He acknowledged knowing only that Jokic suffered a left knee injury and would need to go through the proper evaluation process. Adelman emphasized he's more worried about Jokic as a person and the disappointment of dealing with such a setback than the basketball implications. Before exiting the game, Jokic had been absolutely dominant, posting 21 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds in just 19 minutes of action. His efficiency and all-around excellence had Denver in complete control before disaster struck. While the visual of the injury looked severe and immediately raised fears of a potential ACL tear among observers, medical experts note that knee hyperextensions can result in various outcomes. The injury could lead to a sprain, a bone bruise, or something more serious. The imaging scheduled for Tuesday will provide crucial answers about the extent of the damage and how long Denver will be without their franchise player. Losing Jokic for any extended period would be absolutely devastating for a Denver team already decimated by injuries. The Nuggets are currently without 3 other starters. Christian Braun is sidelined with a left ankle sprain, Aaron Gordon remains out with a right hamstring strain, and Cam Johnson is recovering from a right knee injury. This perfect storm of injuries has left Denver's rotation dangerously thin at the worst possible time. The timing couldn't be worse, given Jokic's historic season. He entered Monday's game as the overwhelming favorite to capture another MVP award, averaging an absurd 29.9 points, 12.4 rebounds, and 11.1 assists per game. Those numbers represent one of the most dominant statistical seasons in modern NBA history. Denver fans and basketball enthusiasts worldwide now face an anxious wait for Tuesday's imaging results. The hope is that the hyperextension resulted in something minor that will sideline Jokic for only a short period, rather than a catastrophic injury that could derail both his season and Denver's championship aspirations. For breaking updates on Nikola Jokic's injury and complete NBA coverage, subscribe to USA Today News and stay informed on every developing story.